Alright guys, what is going on? I am bringing you all a very special video. This is my top 5 best games of 2015. Now, as everybody says, this is my opinion. You may have a different one. This is mine. Don't get offended if your game is not on this list or if I pick a game that you don't like. Sit back and enjoy the video. Number 5. My number 5 trope pick is Super Mario Maker for the Nintendo Wii U. Now, this wasn't Nintendo's best year for the consoles, but this game certainly brought a new spark to the Mario series. Brought something new and fresh into a seemingly endless game. You can make tons of fun levels and tons of amazing music courses and all of that. And the community's there. This game is not dying anytime soon. It's just a great game, great idea. Lots of customization options, probably one of the best level creators, if not the best level creators out there. From its simple layout on Little Big Planet, with its very complicated layout, to its Mario. You can make your own Mario levels. This has always been a dream of players, and it deserves the number 5 pick. Number 4. Ironically, in number 4 is Fallout 4. I didn't expect that until I actually started recording the video. So the reason Fallout 4 is only number 4 on my list is because, don't get me wrong, I love this game. There's so much to do in it. It's like an infinite possibility game. But it's just not exactly my type of game. I've already put around 50 to 60 hours, only 50 to 60 hours into the game. And I mean, it's a lot of fun. I play it a lot. A lot. But some aspects of it are just not for me, like the kind of survival aspect with lack of ammo, and it just gets stressful sometimes. But when I get into the game, I have a lot of fun and I can't put it down. Of course, this will be higher on most people's lists, but it is in this position for mine. One more thing that I wanted to point out is another reason why it's only 4 is because of the glitches and everything that some of them still aren't fixed, and the lag on the PlayStation 4. I play on the PlayStation 4, not the PC, so keep that in mind. Now let's get to number 3. Number 3. Of course, the number 3 on my list is Xenoblade Chronicles X, the second installment in the Xenoblade franchise. This game is a ton of fun. An absolute ton of fun. It never gets boring. It may throw a lot of stuff at you at first, but then you learn as you go. And of course, there's always an in-game manual to learn all that stuff. There's so much to do, so much to collect, so much to level up and try and best other players. The only thing I have against this game is the multiplayer, which is very strangely executed. The graphics, this game is extremely pretty, especially the world. Sorry about that, guys. My fire alarm went off because there's something jammed in the toaster and they tried making toast. Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing. Alright. So yeah, that is my number 3 pick. I kind of lost my train of thought because of that. But let's get to number 2. Number 2. Number 2 on my list is none other than Destiny: The Taken King. This could and could not be considered a new game at the same time. It is the largest expansion ever released for Destiny. $40, kind of a price of a indie game. And it fixed so many things about Destiny. It made it such a better, more fun game to play. Adding the new raid, which is a ton of fun and requires a lot of teamwork and skill. Taking away grinding and making you actually get legendary engrams in legendary items in legendary engrams. Also made exotics and legendaries extremely easier to get, reducing the grind by a lot. They also removed those ghost missions where you just deploy your ghost and wait and face off waves of enemies, and now there are much more unique, fun strikes to do. The campaign is amazing, a ton of fun, actual characters this time around. This expansion just blew me away. From a Destiny pretty much hater before to when the Taken King came out, a Destiny lover. Alright guys, thank you for listening to my number 2 pick. Now before we get to my number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1, J-Stars Victory vs. Plus. My third honorable mention is none other than Black Ops 3 for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. This game is Treyarch's turn after Advanced Warfare, which many fans perceive to be one of the worst in the Call of Duty franchise because it was more of a pay-to-win game than a traditional Call of Duty game. I was very hyped for this game, but it wasn't enough to make my top 5 list. Number 5, I think it is, Dragon Ball Xenoverse for the PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PC. This game is a lot of fun. I enjoyed my time with it so much. It's a fantastic game, really fun. Like, it's one of my favorite games of 2015. I don't know why it's not on my top 5. It should have been, but it's too late now. And my last honorable mention is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt for the Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Number 1. Guys, to be honest, I couldn't pick a number 1 game for 2015, so I actually had to take one from my honorable mentions. This one was Splatoon. Don't get me wrong, this is still a great game, but it's definitely not my number 1 favorite. But I'll say why, it's still my top 5. The reason it's still in my top 5 is because it is Nintendo's first new IP since Pikmin, I'm pretty sure. That is a huge accomplishment for Nintendo. Just when everybody thought that they were just rehashing all their old franchises with new installments into their series. I enjoyed this game a lot. I put around, I think 150 hours into this game. It is a ton of fun, and everybody who has a Wii U has to pick it up. To be honest, there just wasn't enough good games that I'm interested in 2015. 2014 had a ton. Like, a ton. I loved Super Smash Bros., Mario Kart 8, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. I think that was last year? I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. I think it was last year. But all those games were fantastic games. And to be honest, even though Witcher 3 was the game of the year, I haven't put that much time into it. I've just started playing it. Probably would have been number 1, but it's not. I just haven't played enough games this year to know. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more top 5 anime reviews, gaming let's plays, and other things on this channel.